Good morning, it's time for another update from me. It's my day off, I'm in my dressing gown, I've got no makeup on, and my hair tied up, I look awful, but it's my day off, and this is what's going to happen. So it's time for another update. So naughtily, I have got a update on my weight. I'm not supposed to be weighing myself, I should weigh myself once a month, but I couldn't resist, so I did weigh myself this week. And I'm glad I did, because I've lost £5 in a week, and that means that my current weight is now 13 stone 7, which means that in total I've now lost 7 stone, which is over £100. It's £102, which is amazing. I'm so happy. £100 is a massive milestone. It's something that I saw on posts from people who had surgery or weight loss journeys. £100 is always something that people post about, and I always thought it was, I'd never get to £100. £100 is such a massive loss. So I'm really, really proud. It also means that it's taken my BMI down to 29, which means when I started, my BMI was 44, so I was morbidly obese. I moved down to obese, and now I've moved down to just overweight. So now I'm not obese anymore, I'm classed as overweight with my BMI, which is amazing. So that's really good. It's a really positive update. I'm so glad that I weighed myself this week, which was naughty, but it was worth it in the end. So this week I said I would give an update on my appointment that I had with my surgeon. So I had my post-op appointment. It was 8 weeks after my operation, and this is like a checkup with the surgeon. I haven't seen him since my operation. So he weighed me, and this was last week now. So I had lost a lot of weight, and basically what they told me is that I've reached 70% of my excess weight loss. So that's what they aim for with this surgery. They aim for you to lose 70% of your excess body weight. So they, as far as they're concerned, they've done their job, and I've reached my goal. Obviously, my goal is more than that. I want to get down to a healthy weight for my height. So I'm 13 stone, I was 13 stone 12 when I went for this appointment, and that was their goal, but my goal is actually 10 stone 5, so I've still got 3 stone to go. But they were really, really, really happy with my progress. The surgeon was absolutely, I mean, he's lovely. Mr. Wadley is lovely. The dietitians, I see them really regularly, and Emma was there. She's amazing, and they feel like I'm doing everything I should be. I'm exercising, I'm trying to eat lots of protein, I'm dieting, eating what I can. I've stopped tracking my food completely, because I'm quite obsessive with making sure I'm tracking my progress, which now that I'm coming up to a big milestone, so I've reached £100, I'm not so focused on that now. I'm more focused on improving my fitness, so trying to push myself every time so that I can run further, I can row further. I'm not sort of trying to make sure that I'm getting rid of skin either, isn't really a main focus. It's more about me trying to push myself so that I feel better. I don't track my food, like I said. I just have as much protein as I can, and I eat what I can. I can't eat a lot anyway. My stomach is tiny, so there's no point in tracking food. I'm having about 500-600 calories a day. I don't need to track that, so I've stopped with that, and I feel way better for it. I'm not putting as much pressure on myself. If I could go back in time and tell myself, stop putting so much pressure on yourself, I would. But I can't, so I can only do what I'm doing now, and I just feel so much better, so things are going really well. I also had my first vitamin B12 injection this week. The surgeon asked me to bring it forward because I wasn't feeling too good. I was due it in a month's time, but I've had it already, and I can feel a difference. I don't feel energetic. I was expecting to have this boost of energy, which I didn't have, but I don't feel exhausted and lethargic and like I've got no energy. I can get up and do the things that I need to do in a day now, without it being a really hard struggle. So that's good, and so it was well worth it having it a bit earlier. From this point on, I think because of my job and I just don't have the time to do a video every week, I think I'm going to do a monthly update of how things are progressing. I don't have a lot happening on a weekly basis. There aren't changes all the time like there were when I was first going through this surgery. My diet is pretty consistent. My exercise is pretty consistent. So a monthly update, I think, with a weight update and some photos will be a really good thing. So that's what I'm going to do from now on. Because of that, I've started an Instagram account. So my Instagram name is Slimming Sue, or I can't remember what I've called it now, but I'll put a link in the description underneath the video, and I'll also put in a picture of what my page looks like at the moment. I am doing daily updates on there, and I might do some videos in the story and that sort of thing, so that there are still daily updates and weekly updates. Yeah, so follow that if you want to get some more updates. Thank you for watching my videos. I also have taken some update photos this week, so I will attach those at the end of this video. I've not bothered putting them month to month photo updates, just from the beginning of my journey to where I am now with the photos, because I personally like to see a difference, and I find that with the photos from month to month, it's hard for me to see a change. So I like to be able to see what progress I've made. So I'm going to put from the beginning of my journey to now. And if you want to see any in between, just look back at my previous videos, because they're all on there. Right, so thank you very much for watching. Follow me on Instagram, look at my stories, and I'll keep posting updates. See you next month for another video. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.